Good morning. I'm Andrea Gassman. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I just wanted to share with you guys a few of my favorite things. I actually have a ton of favorite things, so I had a hard time choosing, but I'm going to just talk about a few of them today. So the first one is my cooking blender. It's phenomenal. I right now am a mom of twin boys who are 8 months old, and they, are eating purees and things like that. And so this has saved me so much time. Basically, all I have to do is chop up the vegetables and peel them and chop them, and then put them in here with a little bit of water, hit puree, and in 20 minutes it's done. And I have a few meals for my kids for a couple days. And so that has been a lifesaver, time saver, amazing. But it also does amazing things like you can make your own peanut butter and hummus. My husband and I actually just made an amazing cheesy soup. Well, it was a cheesy potato soup in here. So potatoes, carrots, celery went in there with some soup or with some broth, and then it cooked it all up, pureed it, and then you just added the cheese, and the taste was phenomenal. Yeah, we were quite impressed, and we're gonna be doing that one again. So and then you can also make smoothies in here, and it just really has so many possibilities. I actually just made also a couple weeks ago I made my own tomato sauce, which was so cool. I used carrots and zucchini, so you're like throwing in some vegetables in there, so it's nice and healthy, and it really turned out well. So anyway, cooking blender, amazing. Again, it has a heating element. It actually cooks the food plus blends it. Amazing. So the next one is of my favorites is a little bit less technical. We have the mix and chop. So this is amazing. I would say if you are looking for just one item, this one would be the one to get. Most people, they make ground turkey and things like that, ground beef for tacos or whatever, right? Lots of meals call for it. So this phenomenal because it stirs it. You can chop up the meat, and it comes out so fine and not chunky. It is truly amazing. Yeah, hands down. My husband and I love it for tacos. We make tacos a lot. So anyway, the mix and chop, phenomenal. This next one is kind of a new one for me, but I am loving it. This is the Microplane Coarse Grater, and they also have a fine grater, and then I think an even finer grater. I actually just used it today for grating pears. But basically, you saw I just took off a cover because it is so sharp. Amazing. It also has a really cool handle, so you can press and release it, and basically it folds up so you can store it really nicely, easily, kind of compact, and it's not so awkward in your drawer. You can also have it in this setting, and that is probably one of my favorites. You put it on a plate, and then you can grate cheese or zucchini for zucchini bread or carrots, and it is awesome, right? So I love how it just stands on top of the plate just really easily. It balances very well. And then the last one is just flat, kind of like your normal grater, right? And you can grate cheese or something over the over spaghetti or over salad, and there are so many possibilities. But anyway, I'm loving this one. It is a great one. And then the last one I've actually had for 10 years. It is the manual food processor. So it comes in 3 parts, pretty easy to wash. Has a little lock for this handle so you can store it pretty easily. And basically you just pump the handle and the blade does its thing. So I've used it for years for chopping nuts, for baking. So putting it in banana bread, different things like that, walnuts, pecans. I've also used it, so like chopping up onions and ginger and garlic, different things like that. Just cut it coarsely, put it in here, and then that chops it up really finely. And then you can put it in as a base for a stew or a curry or jambalaya, things like that. And yeah, so I use it all the time. I actually just made salsa with it the other day too. So anyway, it's a wonderful product. So these are a few of my favorite things from Pampered Chef. There are so many. I really had a hard time figuring out what I was going to choose to show on this video. But anyway, these are a few of the things that I love about Pampered Chef. And there are so many other items that are wonderful. But hopefully you got a little taste of what Pampered Chef has to offer.